Hello friends, welcome back. So in this video, basically I'm going to discuss some of the questions, rather they are the important questions and expected questions from the exam point of view, right? So these questions are based upon the earlier videos which we have already uploaded on the YouTube, and you can just watch those videos, and based upon those particular topics, these questions have been framed for you. Okay, so let us start with these questions first. So here you are having the first question, and try by yourself. Okay, if you have not watched those videos, then just go through those videos and you will be in position to answer these questions. Okay, and some new concepts, if they will be emerging over here, I'm going to explain those concepts, right? So see the first question that you are having over here. Mauna Loa is an active volcano. Now for that you need to know that, have you heard this particular Mauna Loa somewhere? So this Mauna Loa basically is a volcanic, or rather mountain, you can say. You heard in the context of Mauna Kea, K-E-A, right? And that Mauna Kea we have already studied, that is the highest mountain in the world. When we talk, what? All the mountains clubbed together, whether on the land surface or underneath the oceans, right? So basically जो active volcano है, कहाँ पर है ये? This active volcano, that means presently, that is means it keeps on like erupting the this magma or lava outside that particular on the surface of the earth. That is why, and it is situated in the Pacific Ocean, right? And the island where basically this is located in the Hawaiian Islands. So let me just so basically this is the correct answer is going to be this. A little explanation for those who have not gone through that particular video is this, right? So okay, just a minute. Here we have this one. So as you know, this is Pacific Ocean. This part is Pacific Ocean, and also on this part, ये Pacific Ocean हो गया आपका. This part and this part. This is the Pacific Ocean. On Pacific Ocean, as you move like towards the west of this North American continent, somewhere you are having over here, you are having Hawaiian Islands in the Pacific Ocean, and these Hawaiian Islands are basically made up of these volcanic mountains. Volcano जो है erupt हुए हैं, and those mountains which are now out of that particular water body, and you can see that particular those islands that have been formed. So just have a look over here. This a आपका जो detailed view here over here, ये Hawaiian Islands हैं which are dispersed over this particular area. Now this is the location. These are some of the islands in Hawaiian Islands. So Hawaiian Islands में one of the this particular island में you are having the Mauna Kea, which we have already discussed. This is the highest mountain in the world when we take the base from here. तो यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, ये अगर हम बेस से इसके ऊपर तक जाएं तो it is going to be more than 10 kilometers, right? Whereas as you know, from the surface of the from the sea level to the, अगर Mount Everest की height देखें हम, तो it is a 8848 meter only, right? 8.8 kilometer roughly, right? But here you can see it is more than 10 kilometers if we take the, that is total height from base, but some portion is outside. As you know, we already discussed, almost 4 kilometers is outside, that is above the sea level, and almost 6 kilometers down that, which is submerged in the oceans, right? So with this ocean, we have also said that this basically there are two volcanic mountains over here. You are having Mauna Kea, and उसके साथ ही एक और है. If you can just see over, this is Mauna Loa, and this is almost what is 38 meters less than this Mauna Kea, right? So that means Mauna Loa जो है, that is in Pacific Ocean. आपको दो information पता होनी चाहिए, कहां पर है? Pacific Ocean में है. In which island? Hawaiian Islands. And related information you already know, Mauna Kea is the highest mountain in the world, not the Mauna Loa. ध्यान रखना, Mauna Loa तो उसका sister है, kind of you can say, right? उसके साथ ही है, but Mauna Loa की height जो है वो that is lesser than this. ये कम है इससे, this way. When you measure it from the base, roughly about, there's a difference of 38 meters, right? So that is how you have to see this question. Let us now go to the next question over here. Which of the following is the highest mountain peak in the USA? Now you have to read this question very, very carefully. You have been asked to tell the highest mountain in USA. You have not been told to, you have not been asked to tell the highest mountain in Rockies, right? Or you have not been asked to tell the highest mountain in North America, something that way, right? So we have already discussed that in case of when we go to the North American map. So what we have discussed over there, we are having a Mount McKinley, which is where, which is in the Alaskan ranges, and since Alaska is part of USA, so that means Mount McKinley is the highest mountain in USA. But when we talk about the Rockies mountain, then there is one more mountain in Rockies which lies within that USA called as Mount Albert, which is the highest mountain of what? That is this Rocky Mountains, right? So just have pictorially ये जो information जो मैंने कही, जो हमने already discuss की है आपके साथ. So here you are having this location. As you know, Rockies are the mountain chains over here. यहाँ पर आपकी sorry, this little less something this way. So ये Rockies mountain chains हैं. यहाँ पर Brooks ranges हैं. Because this is Alaska, Alaskan part है, as you know, Alaska, this portion somewhere, this portion, Alaska belongs to USA. USA से belong करता है. It's not the part of Canada. This is Canada, as you know. So this is Brooks ranges और यहाँ पर ऐसे जो है you are going to have the Alaskan ranges. So Alaskan ranges में आपके पास एक mountain range है called mountain है, highest mountain called as McKinley. Right, height you can just see. Right, whereas in Rockies mountain somewhere here you are having the Mount Albert. So ये जो Mount Albert है, this is the highest mountain of what? Not USA. Even though this is lying in USA in Rockies, but this is इस particular mountain range की ही highest mountain है Mount Albert. But when we talk about highest mountain in USA, since this is also Alaska is the part of USA, then we are going to say McKinley is the highest mountain of USA. And if I ask you which is the highest mountain of North America, combined whole of this North America, then you are going to say Mount McKinley is the also the highest mountain of the North America, right? That is how you have to understand this. Let us see next question for you. Mount Fujiyama is the highest point in Japan. Is in which? Is in basically these are the islands in Japan which have been mentioned over here, and Mount Fuji or Mount Fujiyama. So I hope you can recall when we say Mount Fujiyama, it is of what origin? You already know this is of volcanic origin, right? So volcanic origin की mountain है ये, right? And can you tell me one more mountain which is of volcanic origin? It's a volcano, dormant volcano, and that is highest in one particular continent, right? So that is what you are having two such mountains. You are having one Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, origin volcanic mountain, highest in Africa. You are having one more mountain, Mount Elbrus in Europe, and that is of also volcanic in volcanic origin. Okay, that is how. But anyway, this Mount Fujiyama जो है वो क्या है? This is also of volcanic origin, but this is in Japan. Highest mountain Japan है ये, right? Now कौन से इसमें? For that you need to know the map of Japan. Here you are having this map of Japan. Just have a look over here. Okay, just go through this particular map, and here you are going to find that there are some of the prominent islands of Japan, right? You are having Hokkaido, you are having Honshu, you are having Shikoku, you are having Kyushu. Okay, these are the four major biggest islands of this particular Japan. So you should know their names. आपको names पता होने चाहिए कम से कम कौन से जो है जापान के main islands हैं. These are the main islands, and Honshu is the largest island. The question could be framed this way also: which one of the following is the largest island of the Japan? So you can say this is Honshu, right? ये यहाँ पर gap है, ध्यान रहे. This is a gap over here. So this is, they are not connected basically. Water body है इसके बीच, and that way this is the Honshu is the largest island. And Honshu में जो capital of Japan, that is Tokyo, is also situated over here. And nearby Tokyo, not at a very far distance away, you are having the Mount Fuji, Mount Fujiyama, or Mount Fuji is which is the highest mountain in the. So you are going to say this is in the Honshu island. So correct option that you are going to have. In addition to it, okay, this is the with respect to this particular question we already saw. In addition to it, simultaneously, when you are having this map, just see around it whether you are having some kind of significant features or not. This is how basically in geography you relate the things, right? So just have a look that on the east of Japan, if you can just have on east of Japan, can you see some of the trenches, depressions, right? Here you are having this. See, this is the Pacific Ocean. ये पूरा Pacific Ocean है. Here, Ryukyu Trench. Here, this is Japan Trench. So Japan, so obviously you will be able to identify that this will be in Pacific Ocean. So you could be asked given the question like Pacific Ocean में आपको बता दिया which one of the following islands will lie in the Pacific Ocean, और आपको बोल दिया आपको आइलैंड दे दिया एक और आपको कहा दिस आइलैंड फॉल्स इन विच पर्टिकुलर ओशन, दैट वे आल्सो क्वेश्चन कैन बी फ्रेम. सो आपको ये पता नहीं RYUKYU, राइट. So when you just see this map, साथ में ये भी आप you have to keep in mind that okay, I have seen that particular kind of name somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, Japan in any case you will be able to identify because this is in the Pacific Ocean part. Okay, so that means for this question you are going to have this. So this is a Honshu. D option is going to the correct option for Mount Fujiyama. Let's move on to the next one. Africa's highest mountain peak, Kilimanjaro. I already told you, as I gave you, this is also volcanic. Highest है इसमें in African continent में जो highest mountain, not mountain, this is the highest mountain, not a mountain chain, but it's a mountain, right? Single mountain है. So Kilimanjaro जो है वो कौन से उसमें continent में lie करती है? Even though I have told you over there that there is a country called as Tanzania, right? So just have a look over here. This was the figure that I discussed with you in detail. Now just have a look over here. That time when I was explaining you these different kind of mountain ranges, somewhere here I told you that these were the countries which I mentioned you over here. For example, Democratic Republic of Congo. Then I told you Uganda. Then you are having like South Sudan. You are having this Ethiopia. This is Somalia anyway. This is Kenya, right? So this is Uganda. Okay, this country is Uganda, and this is you are having Kenya, and ये आपकी तंजानिया है. This country is Tanzania. So that time I related this to you that we are having three main mountain ranges over here: Drakensberg over here, Atlas over here, and Ruwenzori mountains, which are somewhere in the border of these two countries like Democratic Republic of Congo, and then you are having this South Sudan, and then you are having Uganda. Now, यहाँ पर मैंने that time I told you that can you let me know the mountain over here which is also the highest mountain, that is not a range but a mountain over here, right? Single mountain, volcanic origin. तो यहाँ कहीं आपको your in Tanzania country somewhere here you are going to have that particular mountain called as Mount Kilimanjaro, and that is the highest mountain in Africa. So this is the location if you want to see. Lake Victoria है ये अभी हम we are going to discuss it. We'll be discussing it some in the different lakes around major lakes है, but you should have the idea that okay वो Victoria Lake जो है कहाँ fall करती है, okay Africa में lie करती है somewhere, क्या उसके around I have seen some kind of structure. Definitely we have studied some kind of structure. कौन से? यहाँ पर Mount Ruwenzori जो है हमने discuss की. Here we are talking about the in Kenya, not Kenya, Tanzania. We are talking about the what? This Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the highest mountain of this particular whole of this African continent, right? This is something pictorial if you want to see. Let's move on to the next question that we have for you. Which region is called the roof of the world? अब रूफ ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के लिए आपको फ्लैट सरफेस होना चाहिए, और रूफ ऑफ फॉर इट टू बी कॉल्ड एज ए रूफ ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, दैट मीन्स something kind of flat structure and at a very high place. That means it is located at a significant height, right? So basically this name is given to, as you know, we have discussed about it, that in plateaus which are uplifted part and then flat parts, the highest plateau in the world you are having is the Tibetan Plateau, right? So basically this is, since this is the highest plateau, flat surface, that is why it is called as the roof of the world, right? Just have a look over here. एंड इसकी फॉर्मेशन के बारे में हमने बात किया था कि आपका कॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रिफ्ट, व्हेन आई एक्सप्लेन्ड यू अबाउट द कॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रिफ्ट थ्योरी, ओवर देयर आई मेंशन अबाउट दिस how that Tibetan Plateau got uplifted and Himalayas got formed. So just you can see this is Indian part, as you know, and right now, as you know, already we are having this kind of this tussle is going on with China. But anyway, this is a Tibetan Plateau part, right? And it is within China now, right? Okay, so we call it as a roof of the world also. It is called that way. Now let's go to the next one. The deepest trenches of the ocean are found. Now, जो trenches हैं, we talked about that how those plate boundary interactions are taking place, and one plate when it is moving down, तो क्या हो, वहां पर depression create होगी, deep depression create होगी. That deep depression we call it as a trench. So most of the trenches around the world are significant, larger amount of trenches basically, or most of the trenches, significant trenches basically you are going to find in the Pacific Ocean, क्योंकि Pacific Ocean में Pacific plate is interacting with many other plates, right? And that is why, and also volcanic the kind of activities are also predominant in the Pacific Ocean. So that is why अगर आप देखोगे कि deepest trenches आपको जो है that you will find in the Pacific Ocean, right? These are some of the trenches which are given to you over here, right? So even though I have already discussed with you, you can just keep in mind, just see this particular figure, and here are some of these particular trenches, name of these trenches mentioned to over here, so that if question is framed to you, that a particular, for example, if question is framed that where this particular Aleutian जो trench है वो कहां पर है, so you must be able to identify. Here जब हम discuss करते हैं in the world geography, we also talk about that these are some of the islands, Aleutian islands over here. For example, these are some of the Kuril islands over here. तो उसी के नाम पे जो है having this Kuril trench यहाँ पर. और the significant trench that we have discussed is what we have talked about, the Mariana Trench over here, right? Where you're going to have the deepest point on the Earth's surface, right? Called as Challenger Deep, right? So let's move on to the next question now. Mount Blanc is the highest peak. Sorry, Mount Blanc is the highest peak of these mountain ranges. Mount Blanc जो कौन सी mountain ranges की highest peak है, right? So we already know, if you go to again that particular map, there we have discussed that these are the different mountain particular peaks around the world, some of the highest, right, in different ways that in detail we have discussed in the previous videos. So as you know, these are the Alps ranges over here in Europe. In the Alps ranges, you are having a Mount Blanc, right, which is the highest mountain range in Alps, not in Europe. And in Europe की जब हम बात करते हैं तो Europe part में ये portion भी आ जाएगा आपका something this way, so or something this way, right? This is Europe, right? Here you are having Ural Mountains. So यहाँ पर here in the southern Russia and Georgia, you are having a Mount Elbrus, which is the highest mountain of Europe. Europe के highest mountain है ये, right? But even though both lie in the Europe, but Mount Blanc is highest mountain only what in, we can say, जो Alps mountains हैं उनके, that is the highest mountain in the Alps. अगर हम Western Europe की बात करें, if I ask you which is the highest mountain in the Western Europe, this is the whole of the Europe. ये East Europe हो गया जिसमें Russia is also part, and on this side you are having France, England and all that. If you say on West Europe which is the highest mountain, then you are going to say this is the Mount Blanc is the highest mountain. And Elbrus के बारे में I had already given you that this is also of volcanic origin. Right? Now let's move on to the some of these questions which are related to the geomorphology part, or you can say geological part, like particularly continental drift and related this how that particular different land masses form, उससे related है. So the Indian subcontinent was originally part of huge mass, right, which was called as this. For that you need to know the how that continental drift theory, what it says, and tectonic plate theory. So from there you need to get the idea. So we have already discussed that earlier. We are having the whole of the world was these continents were not the way they were today. They were as a single landmass, और जो single landmass था we called it as a what, Pangea. तो एक ही place पे पूरा पूरा landmass था, उसको हमने Pangea नाम दिया. And whole of this Pangea was divided in two parts, that is Laurasia and Gondwana land. Northern part was Laurasia and we called it as a Angara land also. Southern part of this particular whole of this Pangea landmass we called it as a Gondwana land or Gondwana, right? So we were the part of what, यहाँ पर India है, just see ये, right? So this part, this is the southern part of this particular Pangea, right? So India was a part of Gondwana land, and then over a period of time they have drifted, and now we are presently, ये break हुआ पूरा Pangea, it was broken down by the internal forces of the earth, and then they were drifted apart, and now we are having the present locations where you are having all these continents after they were broken from that earlier landmass, right? So from here if you just see, Indian subcontinent किसका part था, original किसका था, it was a part of Gondwana land, right? Angara land and Laurasia जो है that was a northern part. Angara land or Laurasia, this is northern part. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Here you have this question: Gutenberg discontinuity separates. Right now, for that you need to know the different discontinuity based upon the different layers and structures inside the earth, right? So that we have already discussed in detail, and just have this figure with you. From here, you have been given all the discontinuities over here, and you could be asked any question from this. You could be asked either Conrad discontinuity, Moho discontinuity, Rapidity discontinuity, Gutten discontinuity, and Lehman. These I have already discussed with you in detail. So Gutten discontinuity is, Guttenberg discontinuity is basically जो आपका mental है, ये mental, sorry, this is a core, sorry, right? This is core. तो ये जो कोर पार्ट है आपका, ये सेंटर हो गया इसका, सर्कल का मैं ड्रॉ करता हूं. सो दिस इज द कोर, यहां से लेके यहां तक, एज यू नो दिस इज कोर, एंड मेंटल जो है अबाव इट. सो वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट दिस इज द मेंटल पोर्शन. सो दिस इज द होल ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर मेंटल. सो मेंटल इज स्टिल योर अपर मेंटल, यहां तक ये मेंटल है. सो होल ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर फ्रॉम दिस लोकेशन टू दिस लोकेशन यू आर हैविंग मेंटल, राइट? सो बेसिकली जो गटनबर्ग डिसकंटिन्यूटी है, दैट इज ए डिसकंटिन्यूटी बिटवीन व्हाट? मेंटल एंड व्हाट? दिस पर्टिकुलर कोर. कोर यहां से स्टार्ट होता है. सो कोर इज अगेन डिवाइडेड, वी नो दिस इज द आउटर कोर, दिस इज इनर कोर, दिस इज लोअर मेंटल एंड दिस इज अपर मेंटल. सो मोर स्पेसिफिकली इफ यू वांट टू टॉक अबाउट, इवन दो दिस इज द मेंटल एंड कोर के बीच व्हाटएवर द डिसकंटिन्यूटी, दैट इज वी कॉल इट एज गटनबर्ग डिसकंटिन्यूटी. बट इफ वी से मोर स्पेसिफिक, देन वी कैन से इट इज द डिसकंटिन्यूटी बिटवीन द लोअर मेंटल, ये लोअर मेंटल है यहां तक, एंड between the outer core यहां तक है. So we can say lower mental and outer core, or question could be framed this way also, between the mental and core also. And Lehman नीचे जो है, जैसे as you know outer core और inner core के बीच जो discontinuity है, we call it as a Lehman discontinuity. So these discontinuity you should be very clear, right? हमने Conrad discontinuity थी, we call this is within the crust जो कहा था हमने. Moho crust और mental के बीच होगी, Rapidity upper mental and lower mental के बीच होगी. So that is how you have to remember, right? The same figure over here, just okay. So I hope you are having this clarity now. This Guttenberg discontinuity is what? Lower mental from outer core, right? This should be the correct option. Let's go to the next one. The largest volume and mass of the earth is found in. So we already know that we have divided the earth into crust, then in the mental, like middle portion mental, then you are having the core. Usme bhi outer core and inner core. If we ask you that which one of these is going to have the largest mass and largest volume also, so this is the figure that we have already discussed with you. So here you are having the situation. So ये अगर आप यहां से ही देख के अगर मैं कहूं आपको कि बताओ कि which one is going to have the largest volume, then you can tell very clearly this particular portion, and this portion कौन सा है? This is mental. Mentally ये portion जो रेड वाला portion, this is mental, ये core है, right? This is crust is very thin. So in terms of volume and in terms of mass जब हम बात करें, this mental is going to have the largest volume. And the information that I have discussed with you, I think was that is this part here is the same thing, right? So even though we know that this, right, how much is this in terms of radius? When we talk, this is a radius जो वो roughly 3500 है. This 2900 kilometer is roughly from here, from top. That at 2900 kilometer you are going to have that particular course is going to start. But innermost, that means center point is going to add this much kilometer. So if I ask you that how much is this radius, so core is going to have the largest portion in terms of radius. So but since if I talk you in terms of mental की हम बात करें यहां से लेके, तो ये mental portion है, this whole of the mental, and mental is roughly I'm talking about 2900 kilometer. So despite having the smaller thickness than the इसके core, since this is located at a larger radius, so this portion is going to be larger. So that is why इसका volume और mass जो है वो mental का core से क्या होगा, ज्यादा होगा, right? That is how you have to see. Okay, ये सेम थिंग, क्योंकि ये ज्यादा रेडियस, इवन दो दिस थिकनेस इज लेस देन, अगर मैं इसकी टोटल थिकनेस यहां से लेके सेंटर से यहां तक लेके चलूं, बट सिंस दिस इज अ लार्जर रेडियस इट इज गोइंग टू हैव लार्जर वॉल्यूम एंड मास. जस्ट सी दिस, tsunamis are mainly produced by, so if I ask you what are the reasons tsunamis कैसे प्रोड्यूस होती हैं, right? We have already discussed three main, there could be many like reasons, but mainly we have discussed about earthquake generations inside the oceans, seas के नीचे और oceans के नीचे, whenever there are tectonic plate movements, then earthquakes generated, and those earthquakes basically they are leading to the generation of those particular waves. एक ये हो सकता है. सेकंड हमने कहा था meteoroid hit कर दे, on the surface of the earth, water table will be disturbed, or maybe like you are having this और भी आपका जो है volcanic eruption होगी, let's say volcano erupts inside the water body, so they can cause that particular kind of tsunami. So just have a look. So tsunami ये मैंने आपके साथ डिस्कस किया था ऑलरेडी. So you are having, for example, यहाँ पर जो है वो प्लेट्स की मूव कर रही है, let us say, तो whole body water body got disturbed and therefore ये longer wave जो है वो larger wavelength waves got formed and therefore when it crashes at the shore, then it is going to be quite destructive, right? तो tsunami एक तो हो गया earthquake. Second, volcanic eruptions on the sea floor, right? It will disturb this whole of this. And then third we discussed was high velocity meteorite. So if I ask you meteorite क्या आपके अर्थ के सरफेस के ऊपर फ्रीक्वेंटली आते रहते हैं? Not so, right? Rare phenomena. And if I ask you क्या volcanic eruption जो है on the ocean floor is frequent, which is leading to the tsunamis? So अगर फर्स्ट थॉट अगर आपकी जाएगी तो your first thought will go to those mid oceanic ridges because their volcanic activity is taking place. But एक चीज आपको नोट करनी है कि when we go to the mid oceanic ridges, right, they are somewhere there, I think, let me just here, yes. For example, if you go to the mid oceanic ridges where that particular those ridges are getting formed because of that magma activity. So for example, जहां से आपका प्लेट की मूवमेंट हो रही है, डाइवर्जेंस हो रही है यहाँ पर ओशियंस के बीच में, मोस्टली जो हमने मिड ओशियनिक रीजेस डिस्कस किए हैं. सो इन मिड ओशियनिक रीजेस में जो लावा आ रहा है बाहर, द मैग्मा विच इज ट्राइंग टू कम आउट is not at a very large force. It is not as if that it is erupting at a larger with larger force and therefore disturbing this whole of the water body. It is coming out over a period of time, but ये जो एक्टिविटी जो कमिंग आउट है that is not that vigorous. जैसे वोल्केनो होता है तो वोल्केनो कई बार जो है वोल्केनो कुड बी लाइक माइल्ड वोल्केनो, इरप्शन हुई बहुत स्ट्रांग नहीं हुई, एक वोल्केनो है बहुत ज्यादा इरप्शन हुई, राइट? सेम थिंग हैपेंस ओवर द मोस्ट ऑफ द मिड ओशियनिक रीजेस में, इन मोस्ट ऑफ द मिड ओशियनिक रीजेस जो वोल्केनिक एक्टिविटी है और ये जो इमर्जेंस ऑफ लावा इज नॉट दैट vigorous, strong, so it is coming out with not that particular force. So that is why if it is not coming out with that large force, even though it is coming out, it is creating the layer that way, right? Ridges, they have developed these ridges right over here, but this particular movement is not this force, since it is not that large, so that way it is not able to disturb that water body that much. So even though we can say the larger proportions of this activity, or you can say eruption is taking place, volcanic eruptions may be taking place inside in the ocean floors, but that larger amount of eruptions on the ocean floors are of not that magnitude that they are able to generate the tsunamis, larger waves. Disturbance उतनी नहीं हो पाएगी, right? So हाँ, कुछ एक volcanic eruption which are of stronger nature, then obviously they can influence that. So that way अगर बात करें हम तो that this means volcanoes, अगर इस ऑप्शन में अगर हम देखें, you are not cyclone, tides, submarine earthquakes, subaerial earthquakes, even though he has not even mentioned about that volcanoes also, right? So volcano, even if volcano would have been mentioned and earthquakes would have been given, then I think we would have gone with the earthquakes only. So we are left out with what? We are left out with the earthquakes. So most of the tsunamis that we see as of now on the जो ज़्यादा अगर आपने सुनी होंगी या पास में भी आपने whatever you may have heard about, they are not because of this volcanic eruption, larger volcanic, बहुत ही कम. Mostly जो tsunami formations हैं, they have taken place because of these earthquakes, plate movements, submergence, right? Somewhere, for example, यहाँ पर submerge होगी तो wave form होगी. So इसमें से correct option क्या होगी आपकी? Tsunamis are mainly what is important here for you. किसके कारण मेनली प्रोड्यूस हो रही हैं? मेनली दे आर प्रोड्यूस बाय सब एरियल अर्थक्वेक्स. सब एरियल अर्थक्वेक्स को सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ के आसपास जो अर्थक्वेक्स होते हैं, शैलो अर्थक्वेक्स बोल सकते हैं, उसके कारण नहीं होगी. ऑब्वियसली सब एरियल अर्थक्वेक्स होंगे तो ऑब्वियसली यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू हैव वाटर बॉडी, तो डिस्टर्ब होगी नहीं उससे, लैंड सरफेस के ऊपर ही हुआ, राइट? सबमरीन अर्थक्वेक, ऑब्वियसली दिस इज गोइंग टू द पोटेंशियल. सबमरीन का मतलब वाटर बॉडी के अंदर, inside the water body. So when you are having a earthquake inside the water body, then obviously it is going to disturb the whole of the water mass above it, and therefore wave will be generated. And what about the cyclones? Cyclones tsunami नहीं create कर सकते. Mostly मे बी बट ऑफ नॉट दैट मैग्नीट्यूड. साइक्लोन उसको सुनामी नहीं बोलते हैं नॉर्मली. फॉर एग्जांपल व्हेन साइक्लोन रीचेस टुवर्ड्स द शोर इट मूव्स द वाटर. ऐसा नहीं है कि वाटर को मूव नहीं करता, वेव जनरेट नहीं करता, बट दैट इज नॉट ऑफ दैट मैग्नीट्यूड, लार्जर मैग्नीट्यूड. हाँ होती है, ऐसा नहीं है. लार्जर मींस वी डोंट कॉल इट एज ए सुनामी, एज सिंपल एज दैट. वी कैन कॉल इट एज ए वेव of stronger magnitude produced by that cyclonic, because cyclone जब move करेगा तो water को भी move कराएगा, right? Tides होगी, so tides are also water waves that are generated in the ocean flows that we will discuss separately. But anyway, so mainly अगर tsunami के लिए इस case में you're going to have option is going to be the submarine earthquakes. So out of all those options you are going to have the submarine earthquakes which produces this stronger or mainly जो tsunami produce होती है that is because of earthquakes. Okay, let us now move on to the next question. So here you have this one. Which one of the following is not related to plate tectonic theory? प्लेट टेक्टोनिक थ्योरी में अगर मैं सिंपली आपसे पूछूं, प्लेट टेक्टोनिक थ्योरी क्या बोलती है? राइट, दो तीन लाइंस में वी कैन स्पीक सिंपली कि जो प्लेट्स हैं वो मूव कर रही हैं, एनर्जी जो अंदर से आ रही है उनको मूव करा रही है. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट एनर्जी सिंस दे आर मूविंग, सो दो प्लेट्स आर क्या रही है, इंटरेक्ट कर रही हैं. कैसे इंटरेक्ट कर रही हैं? डाइवर्ज हो रही है, एक ये इंटरेक्शन है. देन यू आर हैविंग कन्वर्ज कर रही है, देयर इज अनदर इंटरेक्शन. देन यू आर हैविंग ट्रांसफॉर्म इंटरेक्शन. राइट, दैट इज व्हाट आई से. सो प्लेट टेक्टोनिक थ्योरी सिंपली क्या बोलती है कि एनर्जी that is within the earth that is trying to find the expression, and वो expression क्या है? मैग्मा जो है वो क्या करता है? फोर्स करता है उस क्रस्ट की लेयर को, लिथोस्फीयर की प्लेट को. एंड these plates you are having like 7, आपने कहा मेजर प्लेट्स हैं on the surface of the this theory says 7 major plates. माइनर प्लेट्स भी हो सकती हैं, एक बड़ी प्लेट है उसके अंदर जो है छोटी प्लेट्स भी हो सकती हैं. that is also, but it says that 7 major plates हैं and all these 7 plates are interacting with each other. कोई एक दूसरे के ऐसे मूव कर रही है, कोई ऐसे मूव कर रही है, कोई ऐसे मूव कर रही है. राइट, so that is what. So अब you have to relate it. If that is understood, then you can correlate which one of the following is not related to plate tectonic theory. Now, continental drift. So is this related to plate tectonic? Continental drift. Continental drift का मतलब drifting मतलब moving away, right? So is it moving? Continents, are they moving? Yes, that's what this theory says. The continents जो हमने I just discussed one question with you where you're having Pangea. तो Pangea क्या था? पहले सिंगल लैंड मास था, एक ही जगह था whole of over a period of time. क्या हुआ वो? It was broken and then it got separated. These continents were formed and they got drifted away, moved away. तो इसका मतलब है that falls within the ambit of this plate tectonic theory. Now pole wandering, ये हो सकता है आपको पता ना हो. So when you are having such situation where you are not aware about some term, so let us say let's not concentrate on this as of now. We have to go by elimination. उस केस में elimination से चलो, जो आपको पता है, and हो सकता है by elimination you will reach the right conclusion even though you may not be knowing about it. So let us say I am not knowing this, so मैं इसको अभी consider नहीं करता. What about transform fault? Have we discussed somewhere transform fault? We have discussed transform boundary interaction. Fault name है, इसको हम डिस्कस कर लेंगे, बट एनीवे ट्रांसफॉर्म एग्जिस्ट कर रहा तो इसका मतलब ट्रांसफॉर्म बाउंड्री इंटरेक्शन है. सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग. सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग का मतलब क्या हुआ? आपकी क्रस्ट कैसे, कॉन्टिनेंट ड्रिफ्ट कैसे हुए, और आपके जो रिजेस हैं, ओशियनिक रिजेस जो हैं, हाउ दे आर गेटिंग फॉर्म. राइट, तो हमने कहा सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग चल रहे हैं, मैग्मा इज ट्राइंग, इट इज गोइंग टू स्प्रेड. तो ये तीन तो हमें पता है. ये कॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रिफ्ट है आपके पास, दैट वी डिस्कस्ड. That continents 200 million years ago, आज की डेट में हम यहां हैं, तो they got drifted. तो इसका मतलब first option could not be the answer for this. That means which one of following is not. तो ये भी प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स, दिस मीन दिस इज रिलेटेड टू प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स. प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स यही बोलती है प्लेट जो मूव कर रही है, प्लेट इज मूविंग. राइट, विच प्लेट? क्रस्ट की. यू आर हैविंग नंबर ऑफ प्लेट्स, राइट, एज वी डिस्कस. Then you are having conservative plate margin or transform, ये हमने डिस्कस किया ऑलरेडी. You are having San Andreas fault in what? USA. ये है जिसमें प्लेट्स कैसे मूव कर रही हैं, ऐसे. अब ये प्लेट्स मूव अपने आप थोड़ी कर रही हैं, किसने बताया आपको? प्लेट टेक्टोनिक थ्योरी ने बोला. क्यों? कि प्लेट्स कौन मूव करती हैं? प्लेट्स आर मूविंग रिलेटिव टू ईच अदर. फर्क ये है कि ये क्या है, ये ट्रांसफॉर्म फॉल्ट है. ये जो फॉल्ट होगा, ये जो बना फॉल्ट, ये क्या बना? ट्रांसफॉर्म फॉल्ट है. तो इंटरेक्शन इज ट्रांसफॉर्म. वन इज मूविंग फास्टर, अदर इज मूविंग स्लोली. तो क्या मूव तो कर रही हैं, तो मूवमेंट के लिए आई क्या, तो इसका मतलब ये प्लेट अलग है, दिस प्लेट इज डिफरेंट, दिस इज पैसिफिक प्लेट, दिस इज नॉर्थ अमेरिकन प्लेट, दे आर मूविंग रिलेटेड टू ईच अदर। सो इसका मतलब ये है कि दिस इज ऑल्सो रिलेटेड टू व्हाट, प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स, राइट। अपने आप तो नहीं हो रहा है, प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स थ्योरी एक्सप्लेन कर रही है इसको, व्हाई दिस इज हैपनिंग, व्हाई दिस सैन एंड्रियास फॉल्ट इज हैज बीन क्रिएटेड ओवर हियर, राइट। देन ये इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम, वी कॉल इट एज सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग ओनली, सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग, सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग का मतलब है सी फ्लोर जो है वो क्या हो रहा है, स्प्रेड हो रहा है, या न्यू क्रस्ट इज गेटिंग जनरेटेड। मैग्मा अगर यहां आ रहा है, मैग्मा इफ इट इज कमिंग आउट, सो बाहर आके जो है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ लावा इट इज गेटिंग डिपॉजिटेड ओवर हियर, यहां डिपॉजिट हो रहा है, न्यू क्रस्ट इज फॉर्मिंग, इसका मतलब है दीज प्लेट्स आर स्प्रेडिंग अवे, सी फ्लोर क्या हो रहा है, स्प्रेड हो रहा है, इसका मतलब ये हुआ, ये सी फ्लोर क्या हो रहा है, स्प्रेड हो रहा है, सो दैट इज मैग्मा इज कमिंग आउट ओवर हियर। तो ये जो सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग है यही तो है, प्लेट मूव कर रही है, इसका मतलब ये है कि दिस फोर्स इज दिस पर्टिकुलर एनर्जी इज एक्सर्टिंग फोर्स इज दिस प्लेट्स ब्रेकिंग दिस प्लेट्स एंड देयरफॉर मूविंग देम, राइट। तो यही तो आपका प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स बोलते हैं, प्लेट को मूव कर, प्लेट्स आर मूविंग एंड एनर्जी दैट इज मूविंग इज इनसाइड दैट, जो हमने डिस्कस किया कि उसके अंदर है, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इंटरनल एनर्जी दैट दिस अर्थ इज हैविंग, राइट। सो दैट मींस दीज आर नॉट द, these are the part of plate tectonics। अब देख लेते हैं जो कि पार्ट नहीं है इसका, पोल वॉन्डरिंग। पोल वॉन्डर क्या होता है कि जस्ट हैव अ लुक ओवर हियर, एज यू नो अर्थ इज इंक्लाइंड एंड यहां से पोल टू पोल में ज्वाइन करता हूं तो एक्सिस है, ये वो एक्सिस है जिसके अबाउट, एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन जिसको हम बोलते हैं, ब्लैक वाला जो है, ब्लैक लाइन, ब्लैक डॉटेड, इसके अबाउट अर्थ इज रोटेटिंग दिस वे, राइट। सो ये एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन है। देन एक और एक्सिस है आपकी, इसको बोलते हैं एक्सिस ऑफ, मैग्नेटिक एक्सिस ऑफ द अर्थ, और मैग्नेटिक पोल्स बोलते हैं, ये पोल्स बोलती है हमने, these are the poles, physical poles, but when we talk about the magnetic poles जो they are not exactly matching with these physical poles, इससे मैच नहीं कर रहे हैं, they are away from it, sometimes that location keep on changing, वो लोकेशन जो है एक पर्टिकुलर पोल पे, if you see from the top, I think this is from the top, right, Greenland you are having, Asia ही है, जब आप टॉप से देखते हो तो you are having, अगर टॉप से देखोगे ये फिजिकल पोल है इसका, ये एक्सिस, ये राइट, जिसके अबाउट रोटेट करिए। नाउ सी ऑन डिफरेंट पीरियड्स जो है आपका पोल के अराउंड अबाउट दिस एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन, यू आर हैविंग दिस पर्टिकुलर जो मैग्नेटिक पोल है दैट इज कीप ऑन शिफ्टिंग, चेंज कर रहा है पोजीशन, इस साल इस तरफ है, दूसरे साल यहां है, समथिंग दैट वे, तो ये पोजीशन चेंज हो रही है डिफरेंट एरियाज के लिए, तो ये क्या है, वॉन्डर कर रहा है, कौन, पोल, कौन सा, मैग्नेटिक। So this wandering का मतलब wander करना aimlessly when you move from one place to another something. So we call it as wander. तो polar wandering का मतलब ये हो कि polar area में जो आपका magnetic जो एक्सिस का पॉइंट है on the poles that keep on shifting over a period of time, उसको हमने नाम दे दिया polar wandering, right? So in that case, okay, this is the point, my point was that okay, even if you were not knowing about the pole wandering or polar wandering, so you could have answered it simply because other three things you already know in the context of plate tectonics theory, which we have discussed already in detail in the previous videos. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Here you have this one, just go through this. Which one of the following is related to the origin of folded mountains? Now, simply imagine how those folded mountains were formed. अगर आप वो imagine कर सकते हो, then simply ये तो terms हैं, जो words हैं, उनका interpretation ही करना है. That is all. Translate करना है हमने हिंदी में. If you could translate them in Hindi, then our job is done. Even if you don't know what is the meaning of them. So आपको हिंदी में translate करके you will be able to reach the conclusion once you are able to imagine why the folded mountains are formed. Folding क्यों हुई? Coming together, जो फोर्स एक्सर्ट करोगे, समथिंग दैट वे, ये फोल्डिंग होगी। सो इसका मतलब है जो फोल्डिंग हुई, फोल्डेड माउंटेन्स बनी, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ convergent boundary interaction. When two plates are coming together each other, then they are exerting the force and therefore the mountains are formed. Exert कर रहे force, deform होगी ये and form होगी आपकी, this particular folded mountains बोलते हैं हम। अब देखो, which one of the following is not related, is related to origin of this? अब इसके लिए accreting plate margin, accreting का मतलब होता है accretion, ऐड होना, इकट्ठा होना, accretion. So what do you think when these plates are coming together? Are they like some kind of new material, additional material is getting deposited over here? नया मटेरियल जो है वहां डिपॉजिट हो रहा है क्या, आ रहा है क्या? उसको accretion बोलते हैं. If new material is getting added over here, then you will say there is accretion is taking place. Additional material is getting deposited over there. यहां तो ऐसा कुछ हो नहीं रहा. यहां क्या रहा है? यहां तो उल्टा हो रहा है. One plate is coming this way, the other plate is going down. तो ये प्लेट तो क्या हो रही है? कंज्यूम हो रही है, राइट? सो सी नेक्स्ट वन इज कंज्यूमिंग प्लेट मार्जिन. इसको मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं यहां पर. आई थिंक दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव ऑलरेडी आई हैव शोन यू. सो इफ आई आस्क यू व्हाट काइंड ऑफ दिस margin is, so you said that is the this is the what, divergent plate boundary, divergent boundary interaction, or you can say accreting. The term used over here is accreting margins. Accreting margins, plate margin. Accreting margin, plate margins का मतलब है इकट्ठा. यहां पर you are having the added material is getting deposited over there. So हो क्या रहा है? As we have discussed, as the magma is coming out, it will push this crust and then this magma will come and get deposited over here. यही तो है. ये why this ridge form, magma came out and got deposited over here. साथ में जो प्लेट थी यहां पर भी क्या हुआ? प्लग इन हो गया, मूवमेंट हुई, इसकी प्लेट मूव हुई. सो जब प्लेट मूव हुई तो उसको जो है उसने फिलअप कर दिया यहां पर. किससे? ये जो मैग्मा बाहर आया उसने फिलअप कर. तो वन इज दैट दिस मैग्मा डिपेंडिंग अपॉन हाउ मच इट इज कमिंग आउट, आया, सेटल हो गया, राइट? So it got settled over here, रिज बन गया. साथ में the point from where it came out उसको भी उसने ब्लॉक कर दिया, प्लेट को मूव किया एंड ब्लॉक कर दिया, तो वहां पर भी नई क्रस्ट बन गई. सो इट कीप ऑन गोइंग. तो होता क्या है आपका यहां पर जो है इट कंटिन्यूज टू कम आउट, देन ये पुश करता रहेगा इसको ऐसे, दैट वे. सो ये क्या है? दिस इज द एक्रीटिंग प्लेट मार्जिन. एक्रीट हो रहा है, इकट्ठा हो रहा है, नया मटेरियल इकट्ठा हो रहा है. तो इसको या तो डाइवर्जेंट प्लेट बाउंड्री बोल दो, या एक्रीटिंग प्लेट मार्जिन बोल दो, या डाइवर्जेंट प्लेट मार्जिन बोल दो. द मीनिंग इज सेम. नाउ सो इसका मतलब है यहां तो आपका जो है क्या, फोल्डेड माउंटेन तो बनेगी नहीं, कुछ फोल्ड तो हो नहीं रहा है, ये पुश ही कर रहा है, राइट? सो व्हाट अबाउट दिस? दिस इज कन्वर्जेंट बाउंड्री मूवमेंट, कन्वर्जेंट इंटरेक्शंस, प्लेट मार्जिन बोल सकते हो, कन्वर्जेंट प्लेट मार्जिन बोल सकते हो, राइट? नाउ सी इसमें क्या हो रहा है? These two plates are coming together this way and this plate is going down and that is getting consumed, right? यहां से पुश मिला होगा, यहां पर आपका डाइवर्जेंट होगा, यहां से पुश होगी ये, when it was pushed it came and इसके साथ इंटरेक्ट की, it is going down, it is getting simply lifted. ये वाला पोर्शन जो है क्रश हो रहा है, it is getting crushed and getting lifted. ये वाली प्लेट getting crushed and getting lifted. What about this? This is getting consumed, right? Somewhere down there we had discussed that as it is getting consumed, यहां पर क्या हो, मेल्टिंग भी हो जाएगी उसकी. ये सिचुएशन आपकी हिमालयस की है. देख लो, हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया कि इंडियन प्लेट इज गोइंग डाउन और नीचे जाके क्या हो रही है, इट इज गेटिंग क्रश्ड, कंज्यूम्ड. यहां पर फोल्ड हुई, कंप्रेस हुआ एंड दिस एरिया गॉट अपलिफ्टेड. तो ये क्या बनी? फोल्डेड माउंटेन रेंज बनी. तो ये फोल्डेड माउंटेन रेंज बनी और ये पोर्शन जो है क्या हुआ? कंज्यूम हो गया. तो ये कंटिन्यूसली क्या हो रही है? शिफ्ट हो रही है ऐसे, क्योंकि यहां पर जो है आपका क्या है, that is divergent plate boundary है, यहां से इसको पुश कर रही है कंटिन्यूअसली, स्लोली ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम एंड इट इज गोइंग डाउन देयर ओवर गेटिंग कंज्यूम्ड. तो इसको हम बोले कंज्यूमिंग प्लेट मार्जिन भी वी कैन कॉल इट, राइट? सो आई थिंक सो दैट मींस दिस इज गोइंग टू द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. ये हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया है. ट्रांसफॉर्म और कंजर्वेटिव प्लेट मार्जिन, जिसमें टू प्लेट्स आर मूविंग पास्ट ईच अदर. ये आई थिंक समवेयर हियर आई एक्सप्लेन. ये दिस वन सेम ही चीज है. एक प्लेट जो है मूव कर रही है फास्टर देन द अदर प्लेट ओवर हियर, दैट यू कैन सी इन दिस केस. Where, as I told you, you are having Pacific plate moving faster. Pacific Ocean plate जो है वो जो कि फास्टर मूव कर रही है किससे? नॉर्थ अमेरिकन प्लेट से. एंड देयरफॉर एक फास्टर मूव कर रही है तो ऑब्वियसली इट विल गेट, क्या होगा, ये वाला पोर्शन जो है वो क्या होगा? शिफ्ट होगा ऐसे, और साथ में यहां पर अर्थक्वेक्स भी जनरेट होंगे क्योंकि मटेरियल टूटता जाएगा ओवर पीरियड ऑफ व्हेन यू आर हैविंग दिस वे. सो देखो लोकेशन देखो, आज की डेट में यू आर हैविंग समथिंग दिस वे लोकेशन. दिस इज यूएसए स्टेट. And here you are having San Francisco, Los Angeles. All of you have heard the name. This is a California state जहां पर ये लाई करती है. वो दो सिटीज. यहाँ पर जो है सैन एंड्रियास फॉल्ट है. एक तरफ उस फॉल्ट के, सॉरी, सैन एंड्रियास फॉल्ट के एक तरफ you are having San Francisco almost, and on the other side you are having Los Angeles. But Los Angeles जिस portion पे है, it is on the Pacific plate and it is moving this way. This is also moving, but it is moving slowly than this. तो ये क्या है, ट्रांसफॉर्म और कंजर्वेटिव प्लेट मार्जिन भी बोलते हैं, कंजर्वेटिव प्लेट मार्जिन और ट्रांसफॉर्म बाउंड्री इंटरेक्शन भी बोलते हैं हम, राइट। जो जस्ट रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है, आपको पता होना चाहिए, इवन दो वी कैन आंसर स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, बट यू शुड हैव आइडिया एंड आप रिटेन रहेगी आपके इन्फॉर्मेशन दिमाग में। ये सेम ही चीज है, अगेन यूएसए का मैप, इस तरफ वाला पोर्शन, बट हम इसको ट्रांसफॉर्म भी बोलते हैं, आपको पता होना चाहिए, यू शुड नो दैट वी ट्रांसफॉर्म बाउंड्री इंटरेक्शन को वी ऑल्सो कॉल इट एज ए कंजर्वेटिव मार्जिन, प्लेट मार्जिन और कंजर्वेटिव प्लेट इंटरेक्शंस भी बोल सकते हैं हम। सैन एंड्रियास फॉल्ट जो है टिपिकल एग्जांपल है इसका, दिस फॉल्ट, राइट। नाउ ये चलते हैं हम, आई एम टेकिंग यू बैक टू द 2 मिलियन ईयर्स एगो ये सिचुएशन थी, राइट। सो 2 मिलियन ईयर्स एगो लॉस एंजलिस यहां था, सैन फ्रांसिस्को यहां था, राइट। अब एज वी दिस इज मूविंग फास्टर एंड दिस इज मूविंग स्लोली, राइट। तो होगा क्या, जैसे ही ये पोर्शन फास्ट मूव करेगा, स्ट्रेसेस बिल्डअप होती जाएंगी इस पर्टिकुलर एरिया में। एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा कि आपका जो है कहीं पर समवेयर अलोंग दिस होल ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ किलोमीटर, समवेयर प्रेशर जहां ज्यादा हो गया, स्ट्रेस ज्यादा बिल्डअप होगी, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, इट विल ब्रेक। व्हेन इट विल ब्रेक, देन ऑब्वियसली क्या होगा, ट्रेमर, अर्थक्वेक। ओके, सो एनीवे, नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड इज, सिंस दिस इज मूविंग फास्ट, तो ये क्या होगा, ये आगे जाएगा, ये भी थोड़ा सा शिफ्ट होगा, बट दिस विल शिफ्ट इसके कंपैरिजन में ज्यादा आगे जाएगा। तो आज की डेट में सिचुएशन देखते हैं, दिस वाज द सिचुएशन ओवर देयर। नाउ आज की डेट में सिचुएशन है, दिस हैज मूव्ड अवे, तो यहां पर जो रिफ्ट आपको दिख रहा है दैट इज वेरी स्मॉल, दिस विल ओपन अप एंड it is will come closer to this, they will come closer because it is moving slowly this direction, it is moving faster। आज की डेट में सिचुएशन ये है, प्रेजेंट डे। So this has moved, Los Angeles have come closer to this particular San Francisco, ये पोर्शन मूव कर गया एंड यू जस्ट सी यहां पर water body has got created and this movement over a period of time may have created so many earthquakes। यहां पर earthquake prone area है बहुत ज्यादा ही, this portion, right। So may have, because as it keep on moving, then a particular point किसी भी along this whole of length, a particular point पे stresses when they will exceed its breaking stress, then it will break and therefore it will move, and therefore that time earthquake will come. But anyway, it is keeping moving very slowly, it is moving, both the plates are moving. Let's go to the in the future, let's say 15 million years later, what will happen, this is moving, this is also moving, but they will come closer and this will widen, this sea। so ये जो सैन एंड्रियास फॉल्ट है that will get क्या होगा, वो तो नाम तो वही रहेगा खैर, anyway, but this portion will get widen, ये प्लेट शिफ्ट हो जाएगी आगे। Los Angeles now has come closer to this, यहाँ पर San Francisco, here you are having this Los Angeles, let us say we are 15 million years in future, then this will be the situation, and after 20 million years ago it may happen that this will move also, this will move, but since this is moving faster, they may come closer, something this way, here and here, so they will be exactly opposite to each other, San Francisco इस तरफ और ये Los Angeles उस तरफ रहेगा। so San Andreas, so this kind of interaction जो हम बोलते हैं, that is a conservative plate margin, right। now let's see the question which we were discussing, that is which one of the following is related to the folded mountains। तो obviously कंजर्वेटिव प्लेट मार्जिन तो आपके फोल्ड तो कर नहीं रही है, ये सिंपली मूविंग अक्रॉस, राइट। फिजर क्रिएट हो जाएगा, थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर डिस्टॉर्ट हो जाएगा, बट फोल्ड नहीं करेगा उसको। so accreting plate margin are discussed, they are not going to discuss, so sorry, not going to create। and conservative consuming, not conservative consuming मतलब this convergent plate margins, this is going to the correct answer, so they are going to create the folded mountain। intraplate zone are not going, intraplate zone simply the name given, zone का मतलब एक बड़ी प्लेट है, हमने कहा कि plate tectonics theory says that we are having 7 bigger plates, it does not mean that बीच में भी कहीं you don't have discontinuities, उस बड़ी प्लेट में in that bigger plate also you are having smaller plates, that means in between also you are having some kind of faults or maybe you are saying that discontinuities, right। so उसको बोलते हैं intraplate, उस प्लेट में ही आपके you are having many other zones, fracture zones or something that way, okay। let's now move on to the next, you are having this one, Rift Valley is formed by earthquake, so earthquake, folding, faulting and all that। folding आपका Rift Valley तो create नहीं करेगी, right। so folding जो है वो क्या करेगी, that is going to create, हाँ geosyncline create करेगी, depression create करेगी। Rift Valley specifically किसको नाम दिया गया, that is because of that particular when those two plates move away, तो valley create हो जाती है, उसको हम बोलते हैं Rift Valley, rift create हो गया। rift कैसे create हुआ, because of the plates moved away and therefore middle portion went down, राइट, या ये भी हो सकता है, या अदर पोर्शन कुड बी दैट यू आर हैविंग लैंड मास, लार्जर लैंड मास, और ये वाला लैंड मास जो क्या हो गया, नीचे टूट करके नीचे चला गया, राइट। तो क्रस्ट का दिस पोर्शन एंड दिस पोर्शन मूव्ड रिलेटिव टू ईच अदर, मे बी लेट अस से वर्टिकली नीचे, तो ये क्या बन गई, ये रिफ्ट बन गया नीचे, वैली काइंड ऑफ थिंग, राइट। सो आई होप यू फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड दिस, देन यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर। ये हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया आपसे, दिस इज डाइवर्जेंट बाउंड्री इंटरेक्शन, और यू कैन से एक्रेटिंग प्लेट मार्जिन, जिसमें क्या हो रहा है, जो प्लेट्स हैं दे आर मूविंग अवे, मैग्मा इज ट्राइंग टू कम, दिस प्लेट्स आर मूविंग अवे। अब वो कह रहा है जब मैग्मा व्हेन इट विल कम आउट, इट विल गो एंड फॉल दिस वे, दिस वे, दिस वे, दिस वे। एट द सेम टाइम बीच में जो पोर्शन है जहां से निकला, when it erupted outside, so हुआ क्या, यहां पर वो डिप्रेशन क्रिएट होगी, होल बना, होल यहां पर along the whole of this length, राइट। तो ये जो जोन है इसको हम कहते हैं रिफ्ट जोन, रिफ्ट तैयार हो गया, एंड ऑब्वियसली यहां पर जो है वो नया जो लावा है दैट विल गेट डिपॉजिटेड, यहां भी आपका लावा डिपॉजिट हो गया। तो हुआ क्या, फ्रॉम द पोर्शन वेयर दैट मैग्मा केम आउट, वहां पर क्या हुआ, सुना, इट मूव्ड दोस प्लेट्स एंड वहां डिप्रेशन क्रिएट होगी, एंड वो डिपॉजिट हो गया, साइड में भी डिपॉजिट हो गया, उसके बेस में भी क्या हुआ, इट गॉट डिपॉजिटेड ओवर दीज साइड्स, राइट। सो ये जो जोन है इसको हम रिफ्ट जोन बोल देते हैं, एंड द एग्जांपल दैट कोटेड आई कोटेड यू ओवर देयर वाज द सिचुएशन व्हिच इज टेकिंग प्लेस, ऑब्वियसली मिड ओशियनिक रीजन्स में दिस सिचुएशन इज गोइंग ऑन, जहां पर भी डाइवर्जेंट प्लेट बाउंड्रीज आर इंटरेक्शंस आर टेकिंग प्लेस, देयर दिस सिचुएशन विल ऑलवेज रिमेन। बट ईस्ट अफ्रीकन वैली, ईस्ट अफ्रीकन रिफ्ट, ये वाला पोर्शन हमने कहा था कि यहां पर भी सेम एक्टिविटी चल रही है, यहां पर धीरे धीरे नीचे से फोर्सेस लग रही है, यहां लेक्स बन गई हैं, बहुत सारी लेक्स हैं, वी विल डिस्कस दिस लेक्स, राइट। सो हियर स्लोली जो है वो आपको फोर्सेस लग रही है नीचे से, और प्लेट्स धीरे धीरे मूव कर रही हैं, तो दे आर गेटिंग थिनर ओवर हियर, थिनर एंड डिप्रेशन हैव गॉट क्रिएटेड। सो इफ यू गो, इसको बोलते हैं अफ्रीकन रिफ्ट वैली, ईस्ट अफ्रीकन रिफ्ट वैली मोर अप्रोप्रिएटली, राइट। सो इट मे हैपन दैट आफ्टर मिलियंस ऑफ ईयर्स इन फ्यूचर, ये वाला पोर्शन हो सकता है यहां से कट के जो है वो रिमूव हो जाए, तो दिस लैंड मास millions of years later you will not find attached to this African continent, but it would have moved away, and therefore this will be filled up with water, right। so ये क्या है, ये रिफ्ट है। एक और तरीका हो सकता है रिफ्ट का, रिफ्ट कैसे बन सकता है, that I explained you, I gave you the example, for example this could be a situation, if you just have a look over here, जो लैंड मास है वो क्या हो गया, यहां से along this whole of this, अगर आप देखोगे दिस पोर्शन यहां से नीचे चला गया, तो यहां डिप्रेशन क्रिएट होगी, रिफ्ट बन गया, something this kind of situation, दो लैंड मासेस थे, they were together but one moved down, and यहां पर दो मूवमेंट शो की गई हैं, एक नीचे भी मूव किया एंड अहेड आल्सो, so it may happen that for example यहां पर क्या है, directly down, it may in this case it may happen that you are moving down and also ahead, so you are moving this way and this way, so आपका this depression got created, तो ये जो वैली बनी इसको बोल दूंगा मैं, that is rift, right, right, so these are the, तो आपका जो है जियोलॉजिकल रिफ्ट, दो नाम दिए गए हैं इसको, इनको हम बोलते हैं फॉल्ट। ये लैंड मास है, अप एंड डाउन मूव किया, या मे बी समथिंग दिस वे एंड गॉट डिसएंगेज समथिंग दिस वे, एंड जियोलॉजिकल रिफ्ट क्या हुआ, उसको इसको इसको सॉरी इसको मैंने फॉल्ट बोला, सॉरी दिस इज कॉल्ड एज फॉल्ट, इसको फॉल्ट बोला, जियोलॉजिकल रिफ्ट द दिस सिचुएशन, ये दिस इज जियोलॉजिकल रिफ्ट, राइट। सो या तो फॉल्ट बोल लो उसको, या तो दे आर द कॉजेज ऑफ बेसिकली व्हाट, दे आर द कॉजेज ऑफ रिफ्ट वैली फॉर्मेशन। सो अर्थक्वेक तो आपके कहीं भी जनरेट हो सकते हैं, अर्थक्वेक तो आपका चाहे कन्वर्जेंट है चाहे डाइवर्जेंट है, दे कैन टेक एनीवेयर, वेदर ट्रांसफॉर्म बाउंड्री मूवमेंट है। सो we can simply cannot say that since the earthquake took place that is why the rift valley will be formed, right, कोई जरूरी नहीं है, rift valley फॉर्म हो भी सकती है, नहीं भी हो सकती, right, for example दिस केस में may not be rift valley फॉर्म हो, या हो सकता है कन्वर्जेंट हो, rift valley ना बने, राइट, बट डेफिनेटली इस केस में फॉल्टिंग में या आपके जो उसमें डाइवर्जेंट बाउंड्री इंटरेक्शन में आपकी जो है डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू बी हैव द फॉल्टिंग, or sorry this rift valley formation, okay। now these are some of the factual information rather, even though this is important from the exam point of view, just have a look, the concept of sea floor spreading, again sea floor spreading किससे related है, divergent boundary interaction, sea floor spread हो रहा है, right, किसने propound किया, basically ये this is the factual information, so you need to remember this name, Harry Hess, basically this was a person, rather he was the one of those initial propounder of this particular theory of plate tectonics, प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स की थ्योरी किसी एक पर्सन ने नहीं दी है. There are number of people who have worked and they have given that particular, they have worked on that area and they have proposed in different area. For example, इसने जो है sea flow spreading के ऊपर काम किया. हो सकता someone may have worked on that particular folded mountains formation कैसे हुई, दो प्लेट्स आई कन्वर्ज हुई. So that way there are lot of investigators, scientists who worked on different areas and then finally they came to this theory of plate tectonics की जो contribution हुई. So that means particularly जब हम sea flow spreading की बात करेंगे, this person has done a lot of work in that particular area and therefore contributed toward the plate tectonics theory, right? Just have a look. Harry Hammond Hess was American geologist था. USA, this information may not be required for you, but anyway, who is considered one of the founding father of unifying theory of plate tectonics. The plate tectonics theory when we proposed, so this was a work of number of people. So one of them was, he was also the one of the founding father of that particular. Obviously, when you are working on the sea floor, best known for sea floor spreading, so this is also the part of plate tectonics. Okay, let's go to this. Black Forest Mountain is an example of. So if you can recall whatever we have studied, then I think you will be able to tell Black Forest, first of all, where these particular mountains are located. If you can tell that, then you can get the idea. So this is where we discussed, and that was यहाँ हमने डिस्कस किया था. हमने कहा था कि अगर इफ दैट वे काइंड ऑफ वैली जो क्रिएट होगी, जिसको ग्रेबन नाम दिया था हमने इसमें, राइट, ऐसे मूव कर गया अपवर्ड डाउनवर्ड, सो दैट वे जो अपलिफ्टेड पोर्शन था वी कॉल्ड इट एज ए ब्लॉक माउंटेन, और इसको होस्ट भी बोला था. जस्ट कीप इन माइंड, दोज हु आर नॉट गॉन थ्रू दोज वीडियोस, दे मस्ट रिमेंबर दिस नेम, होस्ट इज द अपलिफ्टेड पोर्शन, और इसको हम ब्लॉक माउंटेन भी बोलते हैं, राइट. एंड दिस इज ग्रेबन, डिप्रेशन पोर्शन, डिप्रेशन जहां क्रिएट हुई, सिंकिंग पोर्शन जो है, जो वैली बनी है आपकी, राइट. सो उसको बोलते हैं ग्रेबन. सो दीज आर द टर्म यू शुड अवेयर अबाउट, राइट. सो अर्थ की मूवमेंट, अर्थ के जो क्रस्ट में जो डिस्टर्बेंसेस है या मूवमेंट्स दैट टुक प्लेस, दिस वे दे आर गोइंग टू क्रिएट सर्टेन काइंड ऑफ माउंटेन्स. सो इस तरीके से जो माउंटेन बनी, इफ इट गॉट अपलिफ्टेड देन इट इज अ होस्ट, एंड ये वैली बनी, राइट, उसको ब्लॉक माउंटेन भी बोलते हैं. द एग्जांपल दैट आई कोटेड वाज इन जर्मनी एंड फ्रांस, राइट. दिस इज फ्रांस, यूरोप का मैप में यू आर हैविंग दिस, स्विट्जरलैंड, फ्रांस एंड जर्मनी. हियर यू आर हैविंग वन रिवर कॉल्ड एज राइन रिवर, इसको राइन ग्रेबन भी बोलते हैं. ग्रेबन वैली काइंड ऑफ, ये वैली बन गई नीचे डिप्रेशन, तो उसमें जो है राइन रिवर फ्लो करती है ऐसे, राइट. सो on this Rhine Graben, you are having this situation. So as I have told you, this is on this side, you are having Germany, you are having over here France. This is the map, I think, that will make you clear the how the situation is. The region, तो ये Rhine Graben जिसमें जो है Rhine river flow कर रही है. This location, as you know, this is France, this is Germany. On the Germany side, you are having host or block mountain called as Black Forest. Basically, this forms the border. This Rhine river forms the border between Germany and France. So on this side you are having the Black Forest, जिसको हम बोलते हैं. तो Black Forest क्या है? ये uplifted portion है. These are the two portion. ये portion uplifted है, ये portion uplifted है. This way. So on Germany side you are having host or block mountain. On the France side you are having one more this block mountain, right? In France side you are saying this as a Vosges, and on this particular block mountain on the Germany side you say it as a Black Forest, and this is the Rhine Graben or Rhine. Yeah, just have a look over here. So ये pictorial, if you want to see this Rhine Graben में जो Rhine river flow कर रही है यहाँ पर, and on this side you are having Black Forest, that is a part of Germany, block mountain. Vosges on the side of France you are having the, again this is the block mountain. ध्यान रखना है Vosges का भी, जिन्होंने नहीं सुना है, Vosges as well as the Black Forest, both are the block mountains, right. तो block forest mountain कौन सी है? It is not volcanic, it is not residual, this is the block mountain. Okay, so okay, let's move further. What does the term Sial refers to? So internal structure of the earth, when we discussed about the significant elements, whether we talked over there that crust is dominant in certain kind of elements, then mantle is dominant on certain other kind of elements, and core is dominant in some other kind of elements. So just let me just take you through that particular, I think then we will be able to answer that one. Here again, this is the same pictorially same figure that I have shown you earlier also. So here, as you know, if you can just have a look over here, knife. So this is a barysphere, as you know, innermost part of this core part को हम barysphere भी बोलते हैं. So that is rich in particular what? Knife, nickel and iron. So core is dominant in what? Nickel and iron. Nickel और iron में जो है वो core क्या है? Dominant है. Knife. Then as you move up on the mantle surface, on mantle is dominant in what? SiMa. SiMa stands for CSI, that means silicon and magnesium. So अगर mental portion की बात करोगे, it is dominant on these particular two elements called as SiMa. And when you talk about the crust, then it is dominant on the Sial, that is silicon and aluminium. So ये division in the form of, like, you must remember them, that which particular elements are dominant in which particular area. So Sial, SiMa, knife, right? Now just have a look. These two questions are basically related to this. What does the term Sial refers to? Sial obviously silicon and aluminium, Earth's surface layer. Simply, more appropriately, it should have been what? The earth crust. It should have been that way, because ocean bottom rocks. See, earth की crust में ocean के bottom भी they are also the part, right? So that is why more appropriately this should have been formed this way, earth crust. So anyhow, we don't have any other option, but we are going to go ahead with this. More appropriate will be A option. So better would have been अगर ये earth crust layer होती तो. Then knife refers to, obviously, knife refers to innermost layer. That is, as you know, knife is the innermost layer, core part, जिसको barysphere भी बोलते हैं हम. So just have a look. This is the knife stands for innermost layer of the earth. Again, this is going to be the A option. Okay. So these are some of the very significant and important questions from the exam point of view. And with those questions, I also again like related many concepts, and the new concept was also explained to you, and I hope this is going to be quite helpful for your exam. So in this video, that's all that I need to discuss, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye. Thank you.